Welcome to Hercules Tech. Massive machines, unstoppable trucks, and jaw-dropping accidents. If it hauls, lifts, or crashes, you'll find it here. Don't miss out. Subscribe now and watch the action unfold. Luck isn't on their side. Metal crunches, wheels spin, and disaster strikes in the blink of an eye. One thing's for trucks and speed and a whole lot of chaos. Some of these drivers are pushing their luck and, well, sure, these machines don't forgive mistakes.
vamos a entregar ahora ya los contenedores que habíamos dicho de Granada. Transportando Richard Coronel está aquí para poderles ayudar y asesorar y estar pendiente de que todo se tenga que darse como tiene que darse. Para más información, ponerse en contacto con Richard Coronel Borja a los teléfonos 616967 439 680 59 3308 9.
This truck is about to meet its match. A solid, unmovable pole. Full speed ahead, no hesitation, and boom. Metal crumples like paper. The impact is brutal, and the pole, barely a scratch. Physics wins again. This tank isn't stopping for anything. Full speed ahead, and that car, yeah, it never stood a chance. Metal crunches, glass shatters, and in a split second, it's completely flattened. That's not just a crash, that's total annihilation. One wrong move, and it's all over. This truck loses control, swerves hard, and boom! It flips like a toy, metal scraping against asphalt as it tumbles. A brutal reminder that highways don't forgive mistakes. The wind isn't just blowing, it's ripping this tree apart. Branches snap like twigs, leaves go flying, and then crack. The whole thing gets uprooted, crashing down in a brutal display of nature's raw power. No mercy from the storm today.
Holy man, get up there!
This red truck is on a mission. Tires digging in, engine roaring, and that tow cable stretched to the limit. The blue truck is buried deep in the mud, but little by little it's coming loose. A battle of strength, grit, and raw horsepower. His tank isn't just driving, it's diving into chaos. Straight into the hole it goes, digging deep. Then it powers back up, launching dirt everywhere like it's nothing. This backhoe is digging deep. And what's this? It hits something unexpected. Boom! A secret room buried beneath the surface. Dirt and debris fly, and suddenly we've got a hidden mystery on our hands. Who knew a dig could uncover something this wild? Talk about heavy duty. This massive engine is hauling a bridge like it's no big deal. Power, precision, and pure muscle. Here it comes, the ultimate ride. A sleek, shiny, black truck emerging from the garage like it's ready to conquer the world. Now that's a truck made to turn heads. This big truck's in deep trouble, stuck in the mud, wheels spinning but going nowhere. It's a battle of power versus nature, and right now, nature's winning. Looks like it's going to take more than a little horsepower to break free from this mess. This beast isn't just driving, it's putting on a show. Massive tires dig in, water flies in every direction, and that engine roars like it owns the place. Mud, splashes, and pure power. Now that's how you have fun with a truck. Talk about a nightmare on wheels. This massive transport goes off course, and suddenly the entire crew slips. Chaos everywhere. Luckily, no one's hurt, but that's a close call. These friends aren't just having a good time. They're charging full speed into the water, riding a tank like it's no big deal. Waves crashing, the tank powering through like it's invincible. Nothing says adventure like turning a tank into your personal watercraft. Drifting on ice like a pro, sliding sideways with precision. The tires squeal, but it's still holding its ground, fighting the slick surface. A wild ride on frozen roads. This quad's backing up in the water, thinking it's just a shallow dip, but surprise, it's way deeper than expected. They see me rolling. They hating. Uh-oh, here it comes. The backhoe driver makes a move, and suddenly that massive rock goes tumbling down the cliff like it's on a mission.
Stop. All right.
This big loadout is giving it everything, powering up that hill at full speed. Then suddenly it hits the mud. The wheels spin, but it's stuck, sinking deeper with every attempt. That uphill battle just turned into a muddy standstill. Talk about a tricky setup. They try to load this massive container onto the truck in the weirdest way possible, and of course, stuck. Here comes a stunning Mercedes truck, climbing that hill with ease and style. The engine hums, the design shines, and it's moving uphill like it owns the road. A perfect blend of power and elegance, taking on that challenge with no hesitation. Here's a construction machine being lifted and transferred midair, suspended by a thick cord. It's a tense moment as the powerful machine swings, swaying slightly while precision takes over. This truck is on the edge, literally 2 tires hanging off the side of the bridge, balancing on the brink. Boom! That manhole cover shoots up like a rocket and, oh no, disaster strikes. A wave of pure nastiness splatters all over the windshield. This red truck is making its way up the hill, but suddenly, stuck. It stops dead in its tracks, and just like that, the whole load of wood tumbles down the hill. Here's teamwork in action. The backhoe is lending a helping hand to another machine, pulling it out of the thick forest downhill. With every tug, the tension builds, but the backhoe's strength is pulling through, saving the day 1 inch at a time. Teamwork to the rescue. One machine is stuck deep in the mud, wheels spinning and no way out. But here comes the other machine, stepping in to help. Never thought you'd see a backhoe doing gymnastics? Well, now you have. This machine's twisting and turning, moving like it's in a high-flying routine. Who knew heavy machinery could show off such agility? Thanks for watching. If you loved what you saw, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss the action. See you next time. where the machines take over again.
Look at this. Wow.
Man, I don't believe that. I wouldn't do that.
Damn. It did. We don't catch traction. Shit.
This blue beast came to play, spinning, sliding, and kicking up mud like there's no tomorrow. It flips over in a glorious mess of dirt and chaos. Guess that's the price of going all out. Who needs professional help when you've got a truck and a little creativity? This DIY operation is using the truck to yank this tree out by the roots. This truck's carrying a massive load of wood, but now it's stuck deep in a giant plate of mud. The wheels are spinning, the engine's revving, but that thick mud just won't let go. It's a serious struggle. This load isn't moving without a fight.
Колеса надо вывернуть, он сюда скребется.
A solid operation quickly turns into a messy crash as all that effort goes downhill in an instant. This machine pulls a load and suddenly, boom! Tons of bricks come crashing down, creating a pile of rubble in seconds. This red truck isn't just driving, it's ice skating, sliding and drifting across the frozen surface like it's having the time of its life. This car is having a blast in the snow, cruising around like it's built for the cold. It's light on its feet, sliding and drifting with ease, making the snow look like the ultimate playground. That's it for now from Hercules Tech. If you love big trucks, heavy machines, and insane accidents, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell. Stay tuned. There's always more power on the way.